Stop. Do not turn on that stove. I know exactly how you feel. It's 5 p.m., your energy tank is empty, and cooking feels like climbing a mountain. Maybe you're exhausted from caregiving, or maybe today's walk took more out of you than you expected. When you are truly tired, the first thing that slips is your nutrition. You reach for toast, cereal, or maybe you just skip the meal entirely. That is the one thing we absolutely cannot allow. Skipping meals, especially nutrient-dense ones, crashes your blood sugar and makes you even more tired tomorrow. In this video, I'm sharing 3 high-energy meals that require absolutely zero cooking. These are faster than ordering takeout and healthier than just toast. We are fixing your low-energy days with high-quality fuel. Coming up, Chapter 1, The Pantry Raid, a savory chickpea smash using ingredients you already have. Chapter 2, The Hydration Meal, a cucumber boat recipe that helps with water intake. And Chapter 3, The Sweet Tooth Fix that helps regulate blood sugar. Stick around, because meal number 2 is often overlooked, but it is a critical way to fight dehydration in the 55-plus crowd. But first, let's talk quickly about the foundation of these recipes, the ingredients. We call this the Emergency Energy Kit. It's 5 pantry staples you need to keep stocked at all times. This is vital for those days when the fridge is empty and your spirit is low. First, keep a can of chickpeas or white beans on hand. Second, buy pre-cooked smoked salmon or tuna in a pouch. Third, store-bought hummus is your best friend. Fourth, grab some sturdy crackers or whole grain bread. And fifth, plain Greek yogurt. These 5 items give you protein, fiber, and healthy fats, all without any cooking. If you want more simple, evidence-based kitchen hacks like this, delivered weekly, make sure you tap that subscribe button below and join our Silver Smile and Bites family. We keep vitality simple. Now let's start with the 1-minute marvel, the smashed chickpea and avocado toast. This recipe is for when you are tired, but you need something savory, crunchy, and filling. It's also one of the cheapest meals you can make. The key ingredient is the simple chickpea. These little legumes are fantastic for gut health and are packed with protein. We start with 1 can of chickpeas. Drain them, but don't worry about rinsing them perfectly. Now, here's the crucial step. Grab a fork and smash them in a bowl. You don't want a smooth paste. You want a rough, rustic texture. This gives the final product substance. Next, add half an avocado. Use the fork to mash the avocado right into the chickpeas. The healthy fats in the avocado are linked to better brain function, and they help keep you full for hours. To add flavor and punch, squeeze in a little lemon juice. Lemon juice is great because it brightens the taste and keeps the avocado from browning. Add a pinch of salt, a dash of black pepper, and maybe a little sprinkle of garlic powder if you have it. Mix this gently. Now, take 1 or 2 slices of sturdy whole grain bread. The key word here is sturdy. We need something that can hold up to the smashing without turning to mush. If chewing bread is a concern for you, simply choose a softer, high-fiber cracker instead. Spread the chickpea mixture evenly on top. This meal is high in fiber and healthy monounsaturated fats. Why does that matter when you are tired? because this meal avoids the blood sugar spikes that refined foods cause. When your blood sugar crashes, your energy crashes, leaving you feeling even worse. This savory toast provides sustained energy. If you want an extra layer of flavor, and you happen to have a jar of roasted red peppers or some jarred olives, chop just a few pieces and mix them in. Remember, the goal is fast. If you don't have the extras, skip them. This entire process should take you less than 3 minutes, not counting the time to find the bread. Keep your emergency energy kit organized so everything is grab and go. That's our first meal, the smashed chickpea and avocado toast. It proves that eating healthy doesn't require cooking. Now let's move on to an incredibly important meal, especially for older adults, which is focused on hydration. Our second fast, no-cook meal is the stuffed cucumber boat. This one solves a very common problem. As we age, our sense of thirst often diminishes. You might be dehydrated and not even realize it. Dehydration can cause fatigue, confusion, and dizziness, which leads to falls. Eating foods that are high in water content is a great way to sneak in hydration. Cucumbers are over 95% water. This is a very refreshing and simple recipe. Start by taking 1 large cucumber, wash it well. Then, cut it in half lengthwise. Use a small spoon to gently scoop out the seeds from the center of each half. This creates a little boat, perfect for holding filling. For the filling, we are skipping high-sodium processed deli meats. Instead, we're using store-bought hummus and pre-cooked turkey breast slices. Take a generous spoonful of hummus. We want the smooth, creamy kind, and spread it right into the cucumber boat. Hummus is great because it offers fiber and a little protein, and it provides a strong, satisfying base flavor. Next, chop up 1 or 2 slices of pre-cooked turkey breast. Look for lower sodium options in the store. Place the chopped turkey on top of the hummus. If you have some shredded carrots or bell peppers already in your fridge, sprinkle those on for color and extra vitamins. The benefit of the cucumber base is threefold. First, the water content helps with hydration. Second, the crisp texture of the cucumber is satisfying and easy to chew. Third, the hummus and turkey provide the protein needed for muscle maintenance. You can prepare 2 or 3 of these boats at once and keep them covered in the fridge for a healthy snack later in the day. This meal works perfectly as a light lunch or a mid-afternoon energy boost. It's cool, crisp, and nutrient-dense, avoiding that heavy, sleepy feeling you get after eating something processed. Remember, gentle nutrition often involves focusing on texture and water content. The stuffed cucumber boat is a perfect example of eating your hydration. Now, let's look at the third recipe. This one is for those moments when you are craving something sweet, but you need to avoid a massive sugar rush. This is the sweet tooth fix that actually helps your energy. Our final no-cook meal is the simple overnight yogurt parfait. This recipe is designed to manage those afternoon or evening sweet cravings. Refined sugar is a major energy thief. When you eat something high in sugar, you get a quick high, followed by a dramatic crash that leaves you feeling depleted. We want sustained, gentle energy, and this parfait delivers exactly that. The key to this recipe is plain Greek yogurt. If you don't like the tartness of plain yogurt, mix in a tiny drizzle of honey or a packet of stevia. Greek yogurt has double the protein of regular yogurt, which slows down the digestion of any sugars added later. This is crucial for sustained energy and maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. Take a jar or a deep bowl. Start with a generous layer of the Greek yogurt. Next, we add the star ingredient for brain health, blueberries. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants, and research suggests they are linked to improved cognitive function and memory. If blueberries aren't available, raspberries or blackberries work just as well. The third layer is a small source of healthy fat and crunch. This is where we use walnuts or pecans. Chop them roughly, not only for texture, but also for their high omega-3 content, which supports heart and brain vitality. Just a small handful provides a good dose of healthy fats that keep you satisfied. If you like a soft texture, you can add a tablespoon of pre-soaked oats or some chia seeds to the yogurt layer the night before. This makes a ready-to-eat breakfast or a perfect dinner dessert. Simply assemble the layers: yogurt, fruit, nuts, repeat, and keep it in the fridge. This parfait is especially beneficial for bone density due to the high calcium in the yogurt. We often overlook calcium intake, but it becomes critically important as we age. Having this parfait ready means you never have an excuse to grab something sugary and nutrient-poor when hunger strikes. It's an easy 2-minute prep that saves your energy and your vitality later. So we've covered the savory, the hydrating, and the sweet. Now, let's talk about how to adapt these 3 recipes if you have common senior health concerns, like difficulty chewing or swallowing. These small tweaks make a huge difference. Adapting these recipes for easier eating is simple but vital. We want to enjoy every bite without worry. Let's start with the smashed chickpea toast. If hard crusts or crunchy seeds are a concern, choose soft, very finely ground whole grain bread, or substitute the bread entirely with soft rice cakes. When you mash the chickpeas, add a tiny splash of olive oil to make the mixture smoother and creamier. The goal is easy swallowing. For the stuffed cucumber boat, the main texture challenge is the cucumber itself. While refreshing, the skin can sometimes be tough. The simple fix is to use a vegetable peeler to remove the skin before slicing it into boats. You can also mash the turkey filling into the hummus rather than leaving it chunky. Use a small amount of liquid, maybe a teaspoon of water or chicken broth, to make the hummus and turkey mix exceptionally soft. This ensures high-quality protein delivery without the chewing effort. Finally, the overnight yogurt parfait. This is usually the easiest to manage, but we can make it even softer. If nuts are too hard or present a choking risk, grind the walnuts or pecans into a fine powder before adding them. Better yet, skip the nuts and add ground flaxseed. Ground flaxseed gives you those beneficial omega-3 fats without any challenging texture. If fresh berries feel too hard, switch to slightly thawed frozen berries, or use a soft, mashed banana. The key is to keep the yogurt base, which is already naturally soft and easy to digest. These small modifications ensure that all 3 no-cook meals remain accessible and safe. Good nutrition should never be frustrating. If you have any questions about specific ingredient substitutions, please drop a comment below. I personally read them, and we all learn from each other. Now that you know how to adapt the food, let's talk about the most common reason people fail to stick with easy recipes: time and organization. Getting healthy food on the table when you are tired requires strategic planning. The difference between eating well and relying on convenience junk food is often just 15 minutes of strategic effort per week. We are implementing what I call the Sunday 15, a short burst of preparation that sets you up for easy eating during the week. First, the wash and chop rule. On Sunday, wash all your produce immediately. The cucumbers, the blueberries, any lettuce you bought. Then, chop the long-lasting vegetables like carrots or bell peppers. Keep them in a visible container in the fridge. When you are tired and hungry, seeing pre-cut vegetables makes healthy assembly effortless. Second, the batch base prep. Make a larger batch of the smashed chickpea mixture, maybe doubling the recipe. It keeps perfectly well in an airtight container for 3 to 4 days. Having this ready means you only need to grab the bread or crackers and the mixture. You save 2 to 3 minutes every day. Third, use the 2-bowl setup. Keep a small basket or container on your kitchen counter that holds the non-refrigerated ingredients for these meals, the cans of chickpeas, the sturdy crackers, the honey, and the nuts. When you're exhausted, you only need to retrieve items from 2 places, the fridge and this small basket. This cuts down on mental effort, which is often the biggest barrier when fatigue hits. Eating well when you're 55 and over is about reducing the activation energy required. The biggest energy drain is decision-making. By deciding and preparing key components on Sunday, you eliminate those daily mental hurdles. Remember, these recipes are not just about eating. They're about maintaining your independence and vitality. Consistent, high-quality fuel supports your energy levels, making it easier to enjoy walks, focus on hobbies, and simply feel better every day. We promised 3 meals that beat being tired, and we delivered. The smashed chickpea toast for sustained energy, the cucumber boats for critical hydration, and the yogurt parfait to satisfy cravings without the sugar crash. I challenge you to try just one of these meals this week, starting with the smashed chickpea toast. Go buy the chickpeas and the avocado today. If this video helped you conquer kitchen fatigue, please like this video. Your engagement tells us that these simple, evidence-based recipes are making a real difference in your life. Hit the subscribe button now for more simple nutrition, gentle movement, and mindset tips that help adults 55 plus live with crystal clear vitality. Don't let low energy win. Take charge of your vitality starting with your next no-cook meal. You deserve simple, healthy, and delicious food.